Alright everybody, Stone Monk Gamer here, wanting to share my Tales of Sigmar project that I'm kicking off with in February. I've decided to go ahead with my Skaven army as I have quite a bit of it collected, all of it together. I've got all the round bases for it, maybe putting my heroes on 32s instead of 40s for this army. But I'll run you really quick through my goals. It's mostly the Island of Blood set with a few additions and a few kind of decisions on kind of splitting it up. I think the box intends to be all clan rats, but I think these more heavily armored ones can be storm vermin. So let's look a little bit further. In February, I like to, I'll probably start with the warlord, get a sense of the army and kind of just give him a name and give him some background. So this was a model I put together for Mordheim. So I gave him a pistol. So instead of that, he's going to have his warp forged blade on this side, and he'll have his shield on the other side. So he'll be the first one I work on. And then I'll probably get into the clan rats. So I've got 20 clan rats here. They're going to be with blades, and I've got kind of been taken from this kit for some other things, so I'll need to kind of come up with a few blades or weapons for them. Next up then are the pack master over here, which is the molder from the box set, which is a really cool model, and I've used a couple of these. I'll show you where I've used them. We're going to use them later. And then 2 rat ogres. I've gotten some of the kind of add-on heads from the abomination, and so I'm going to be adding maybe another head onto each of those, or swapping the head out. So it's going to be kind of unique and cool. Yeah, so that is pretty much going to be my February goal. And then in March, I'm going to work on these storm vermin, and you can see how much more armored they are compared to these ones, and so I think I can make enough distinction. They actually seem more armored than the storm vermin kit do, so maybe they were intended, maybe not, I don't know. And they're going to be armed with their halberds and shields. This unit's going to be all round shields. This unit will be all triangle shields, so I can tell them apart, maybe some different colors. And then I'm going to be working on these 2 weapons teams. So there's a Poison Wind Mortar, which is intact, just needs to kind of get together. I cannibalized the front guy on this one, and so I have to kind of do a little fixer-upper on the Warp Fire Thrower. But I think we can get there. I'll also be adding the Gracier, so that's the one off of the Screaming Bell kit. Pretty coveted, I think, at one point in time. The new one is pretty cool. But I still like this one better. I'm going to be creating my own pack of 3 gutter runners. These were, again, from the Mordheim. Here's the Warp Fire Thrower front guy with his blades. I don't know, I'll probably end up redoing them, but obviously gutter runners are meant to be black and gray, so, but yeah, we'll see. And then this was one of the molders that I'd kind of taken and remade into a guy with hand blades. And then I'll probably take this other molder that I have and do that. And then last but not least is going to be the probably Warp Lightning Cannon. Add that to the crew, so gives me a couple of things. If I was going to add anything else, it'd probably be some sort of monster, an abomination or something, but we'll see. But this is my February and March commitment. The Island of Blood box is roughly $70, so it was $100, and then I sold the other half of it, but kept a few of the key pieces, so I probably got $30 off of it. So that was $70, which would cover me for 1 month, but I'm probably not going to get all of that done in 1 month. And then the Gracier was a $18 eBay purchase. Like I said, maybe a little more than what you might want to spend. The Warp Lightning Cannon was $26, $27. I'd gotten it at 60% off at a local store when they were doing big sale over Christmas. And then the gutter runners, the various bits off of eBay, probably about $10 on that. So this is my Tales of Sigmar commitment. Wishing you all luck in yours. Looking forward to seeing how your armies come together. Looking forward to sharing my progress. My goal for this army is to be a very fast tabletop standard, so I can get on the table. Maybe one that my little son can play with, and I'm not worried about it, kind of thing. So, without further ado, let's get cracking.